right, hello friends. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on wherever you're watching me from. You're welcome to today's health talk. All right, and this is a weekend, so happy weekend, happy resting. I know a lot of workers will be so excited. There's no work today. For those people that are actually not working on Saturdays and Sundays, all right. So happy resting. Make sure you rest well, and those of us that have one best to go functions to go. I wish you safe journey to your respective destinations. All right. So once again, still on perimenopause, we are going to be looking at how you can manage inflammation and pains during these perimenopause symptoms. All right. So far, we have been looking at perimenopause. It's a very big, broad topic. All right, because there are so many symptoms. We have about 70 symptoms. Yeah, over 65, about 70 of these perimenopause and even menopause symptoms. Now, a lot of women, like I said, they have been experiencing this, but they don't even know that that is what the changes, that transition phase. They don't know that that is what they are passing through. And some people see it as, okay, maybe attack. Some see it as, oh, what kind of thing is this? They don't even understand their body. They don't know what exactly is taking place in their body. All right. So please, whenever you come across these videos, please share it. And if you're here to follow me, please click on the follow button and follow us so that you can always get health tips. All right. Whenever I'm live like this, or when I drop a video or any health um talk. Okay, we are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just click on the follow button and share this video. So back to today's topic. How can you manage inflammation and pains during perimenopause? All right. Now, perimenopause, like I said, is that transition years leading to menopause. Is that years, that phase of your life where you start experiencing fluctuating estrogen levels. Is that phase in your life where you notice hormonal imbalance? Is that phase in your life where you notice irregular period? You can see your period this month, before your period will come again, it will take another 2 months or even 6 months. Is that phase in your life where you start noticing sweating, you start experiencing this mood swing, anxiety, depression? Is that phase in your life where you start having sleep problems? Is that phase in your life where you start noticing low libido? So I can go on and on with the symptoms. All right. But then you need to manage this with lifestyle changes, and you'll find out that you will not even experience these symptoms as bad as it is. You will not experience it once you start practicing these lifestyle changes, doing exercises, minding what you eat, avoid those food that can trigger the symptom. That is what we mean by lifestyle changes. All right. Now, one of the symptoms of this perimenopause is inflammation and pains. So women experience joint pains, they experience body pains, they experience this feverish condition, they experience cold. All right. Those are part of the symptoms. Now, perimenopause also can last from 2 to 10 years before you finally enter menopause. All right. And there are still some women that can still conceive during that time. Okay. So common symptoms of this perimenopause is inflammation, and that is what we're going to be looking at, and joint pains. All right. So now there's lifestyle changes. How can you manage this? How can you manage this? That is what we are going to be looking at. Lifestyle changes. Lifestyle changes can help you to manage this. Try daily to do regular exercises, at least 30 minutes in a day. That will help you a great deal. And then maintain a healthy weight. Now, if you're on the big side, you need to take note of this. Trying to maintain your weight and keeping fit is very, very important, because if you're obese or overweight, it can also trigger this inflammation and joint pains. Okay. And then try to get enough sleep is very, very important. These are health tips that you need to know. All right. If you're managing inflammation and joint pains during these perimenopause symptoms, try to get enough sleep is very, very important. At least target 7 to 8 hours sleep every night. is very, very important. Then try to manage stress. Managing stress is super, super important. And if you're the type that loves smoking, you need to quit smoking. Now, these are lifestyle changes that you need to add to your system. And there are some anti-inflammatory foods that you also need to add to your diet that can help you. And one of them is fatty fish. Fatty fish is very, very important because it helps you a great deal once you're experiencing this inflammation and joint pains. And some of these fatty fish, they contain omega-3 fatty acids, and they are also rich in all right, they contain omega-3 fatty acid. They are rich in omega-3 fatty acid. Yes. All right. So, and some of these fish are salmon fish, tuna fish, mackerel fish, sardine fish. You can get omega-3 fatty acids from some of these fish. It's very, very good. Like for me, anytime I miss taking my fish, I don't joke with my Arctic Sea. I take this Arctic Sea because it helps me a great deal. Arctic Sea is very good because it contains omega-3 fatty acids, and that's why I don't miss it. This is what I take. So anytime I don't take my fish, any of those fish, I don't feel like I've missed my omega-3 fatty acids for the day. No, because I've already taken this. All right. Now, this omega-3 fatty acid contains properties, compounds that can help you take care of this inflammation, pains. It also promotes healthy cholesterol. It's good for your cognitive function, for your brain. It's also very good. Even in children, it's very, very good. The next food again that you should incorporate into your diet that has anti-inflammatory properties are leaves, all right? Leafy green vegetables. Now we have a lot of leafy green vegetables. We have ugu leaf, we have spinach, we have kale, we have broccoli, we have green, we have shoko, we have ewedu. There are so many lots of vegetables, green leafy vegetables that you can add to your diet because they contain anti-inflammatory properties, and these are very, very good. They will help you to fight those pains. But one thing you need to know again is that you don't take it once and drop it. No, you need to be consistent with it. You need to take it every time. Consistency is the key word. When you want to eat your rice, you can cook ugu and add to it. You can add any form of vegetables on your food, together with your food. Just add it and then eat it. It's very, very good. We have lots of vegetable soups that you can eat. We have afang soup, we have edikaiko, we have eforiro. We have a lot of vegetable soups that you can add to your diet because they will help you a great deal. The next one is nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are very, very good. They are important because they also contain these anti-inflammatory properties that can help you, all right, if you're experiencing inflammation and joint pains. Now, nuts and seeds also contains omega-3 fatty acid that is very, very good, all right. Now, examples of these nuts and seeds, you can eat walnut, you can eat cashew nut, you can take flax seeds. They are also very good. We have a lot of nuts in the market that you can get. Then fruits are very, very good. Berries, any kind of berries, they are good because they contain these properties that can help you reduce those inflammation and pains, all right. So add it to your diet. And then whole grains are super, super good. They are very good, and they can help you also. They are healthy. Examples is brown rice. We have a lot of whole grains that you can eat. Even me, I use coca oat as my swallow. All right, those are grains family. All right, you can go to the market. You see a lot of grains that you can use them as swallow, use it to eat, play with them. You will notice that as you're practicing these lifestyle changes, most of those symptoms are gradually going down. Now, for women men experiencing this pains, all right. Oh, my Vitalize for women. I think I didn't come out with it. My Vitalize for women. Okay, I'll show it to you. Let's continue. All right. Okay. So the next one is let's look at pain relieving foods. There are some foods that you can take. They are pain relieving foods that you can add to your diet. One of it is ginger. Ginger is very, very good. If you're experiencing these pains, inflammation, add ginger to your diet. Cook with ginger, do ginger tea. It's super, super good. Like for me, I take this tea. We call it aloe blossom tea, alright? Now this tea is very good because to me, I've been using it for a long time and I've seen the health benefit of this tea. Now this tea contains ginger, it contains garlic, it contains turmeric, it contains orange peel, it contains cinnamon, alright? It contains a lot of natural herbs and it's very, very good. So for those of us that might want to go for beverages, I will not advise you to do that if you're experiencing inflammation and joint pains, and if you're on this transition period, and if you're also trying to manage your weight, I will not advise to go for that. I will advise to go for a good green tea or a natural tea like this that contains these natural herbs, all right? Okay, so ginger is very good. Add ginger to your food, add turmeric to your food. They are also very good because they are pain relieving foods. All right. Add chili pepper. We know chili pepper. They are also very good. Olive oil is also good. And then dark chocolate. All right. People will wonder, dark chocolate, because they've heard chocolate is very good for women too, experiencing this, and for people practicing weight loss. All right. This is my Vitalize for women, all right, for people experiencing these perimenopause symptoms, sweating, hot flushes, all those symptoms, all right. You can use this and this together, okay? It's very good, all right, and it will help you with the symptoms. If you want to know how to get this, just WhatsApp me on 08034005928. And if you're watching me live, please indicate where are you watching from. Drop your comments, and then welcome. Thank you for joining me live today. And if you're also watching the recorded part, please don't forget to drop your comment, and you can chat us up on 08034005928. If you're outside Nigeria, just put +234 before the number. All right. So magnesium and vitamin D is good another good supplement or product, yes, supplement, vitamins that you should add to your diet. All right, it's very, very good, and that is why I love this my Vitalize for women. All right, this Vitalize for women contains calcium, vitamin D, it contains magnesium, it contains iron, it contains folate. These are vitamins that you need as a lady. All right, I call it my vitality. All right, it's very, very good. And if you also want to know how to get it, just WhatsApp me on the number you see on your screen. Okay, it's very, very good, and it's advisable that you add some of these vitamins to your food because it will help you a great deal. So magnesium, omega-3 fatty acid, vitamin D, calcium, and even probiotics, they are very, very good. Add them to your diet and you'll be glad you did. All those joint pains that you experience and all that, you will notice that they are no longer there. All right. Now, stress management. When you're experiencing these pains, when you're stressed also, it can also trigger the symptoms. So you need to try and manage your stress. And you can also practice some stress management at home, like deep breathing exercises. It can help you too. You can do this once often. It will help you a great deal. Then yoga exercises too can help you to manage your stress. And then meditation, you can just relax and do some meditation. It will help you. And then you can also connect with nature. There are so many people that when they go to their garden or when they play, just connect with nature, and it will help you do those things that excite you, do those things that makes you happy, do those things that brings joy to your face. And you will notice that as you keep doing these things consistently, practicing these lifestyle changes, you will notice that most of these things, those pains, those symptoms, they will gradually fade away. Then the next one we should look at is sleep tips. Now, sleep tips. Most people have sleep disorder when they're experiencing these perimenopause symptoms. All right. So you need to try to establish a bedtime routine. Stick to it. Like for me, once it's 10, I start yawning. And sometimes I stretch it to 10:30 because I might be responding to some messages on my phone. But you need to fine tune your body to that point where once it's, some people start sleeping as early as 8 p.m., some 9 p.m. All right. But for me, once it's 10 p.m., even when I want to force myself to sleep around 9, because it doesn't come. But because my body system is already used to, once it's 10, you see me, I start dozing off. I start struggling with sleep. All right. I know that yes, it's time. My body is already telling me it's time for you to drop everything you're doing and go and sleep. So you need to practice this bedtime routine, establish it, start making your body to get used to that particular time. And once the sleep starts coming, please drop every other thing you're doing and sleep. Because if you don't drop it and you want to continue, you will find out that you'll be the one looking for the sleep to now come. You'll be the one looking and praying for this sleep to come because you have used what you're doing to chase away that sleep. I don't know who has experienced this before, but it has happened to me. When I want to stretch it, later you see me, I'll just be yawning and be looking for that sleep because I have delayed myself. That time the sleep came and was telling my body it's time to go and sleep, it's time to go and sleep, and I refused to listen to my body and I continued with what I was doing. At the end of the day, I find out that I'll be looking for that sleep and I'll just be turning and turning on my bed. So establish that time. Once the sleep comes, please drop every other thing you're doing and sleep. So once your body get used to this sleep routine, you'll find out that sleep will be easy. All right. So that is one sleep tips that you need to take note of. And then try to avoid caffeine. Anything that contains caffeine and electronics before bedtime is important that you avoid it. We know most times that is the time we want to chat with maybe loved ones. That's the time we have the time to relax and do some conversation or send out some messages. Fine. But it's advisable that you start sending out those messages and chatting before your bedtime, before that time that your body is already used to. All right. And before your sleep time, please avoid anything that contains caffeine because you will find it difficult to sleep. If you take caffeine, you will find it difficult to sleep. Then try to create a relaxation, a relaxing sleep environment. Now, what do I mean by this? There are some people that cannot sleep once the light is fully on. So you need to look for a place, a light that is dim, and use it. Put on a dim light during your bedtime. It will help you to sleep. Look for and let it be quiet. Put off all electronic gadget like your TV, your computer, and even your phone. You can choose to put it on silence. All right. Okay, before sleeping, so that if you're the type that little noise can just make you not to sleep, then you need to provide that relaxing environment. All right, it's very very important. Then another thing again you need to do, I've said it before, I'll still repeat it: exercise regularly. It's very very important. I know it's not easy, but if you're the type that you can't exercise at home, then I would advise you join a group. You can go to the gym either in the morning or in the evening. At least in my gym, we have people that come there, they dress up from there and go to their business places, all right? But some of us still come back home to dress up, shower, and before going out, okay? So you can look for a good place if you're the type that can't really um, exercise consistently at home. But if you feel you can exercise consistently at home, or you stay in a place where you can walk around, fine, all well and good, but just try to exercise regularly is very very important. And then try to avoid heavy meals during your bedtime. It's very important. Like for me now, I've tried. It's not easy, it wasn't easy, but over time I have tried to train my system to that point where before 7, later 6, there are times when even when I eat by 5, I don't have dinner again. So once it's not just about it's a must. It's a must. It is a lifestyle change that you need to do because of certain health conditions that you want to avoid. So the earlier you start, it is not too late to start now, the better. Prevention, they say, is cheaper, better, and safer than cure. So the earlier you start, the better. You can start now if you have not started. Avoid heavy meals, eat early. At least your dinner should be, try and eat your dinner before 7. is very important. So you can just stay awake like 3 hours before your bedtime for your food to at least settle down, and by that time you might be doing one or two things, and even after eating, please don't sleep off immediately. It's not really advisable. All right, so try to avoid heavy meals. You find out that some people will be eating around 10 o'clock. You see somebody eating fufu. Anyway, that's their choice, but then health wise it's not advisable, except if you want to stay awake for the next 3 to 4 hours, or do exercise for that food to just burn off a little. All right, so please try, is a very very important if you're experiencing these symptoms that I am talking about. All right, avoid heavy meals. Just try to manage inflammation and pains during perimenopause. It requires this holistic approach. It's very very important that you try as best as possible to do all these things. And again, if the symptoms are becoming threatening, life threatening, please don't hesitate to meet with your doctor. Don't forget to meet with your doctor. Note down those symptoms so that you can tell your doctor. If it's becoming life threatening, you have tried, you cannot manage it, please meet with your doctor. All right, so if you want to know how to get any of those products, just WhatsApp me on 08034005928. All right, and I'll tell you how to get it. And please don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to drop your comments. And then thank you to those of you that watch me live, and thanks also to those people that also watch the replay. All right, thank you so much. See you again in my next video. Once again, we're on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Healthy Aging with Annie. See you again in my next video. Share this video when you come across it. Bye.